Hey guys, so I'm going to go over a little setup that you can use in your day trading or day trading strategy. You may have heard it as different things, but hey, I don't like to add a name to stuff simply because you will have different names and it'll be the same concept. But in this case, this is just simply looking for a breakout below or above your pre-market highs and your pre-market lows. And what this will do is just kind of likely tell you which way the stock will potentially be going, whether through the course of the day or for a short period of time. But this is why I like to use this particular strategy in my day trading, and I'm just getting some quick profits, day trading or scalping, where I'm just getting in, getting out, or I may be in it for about an hour or two, as long as there's no indications that we're going to get a reversal. So take you guys to the charts and show you exactly what that looks like on TradingView. How long you decide to be in the trade is completely up to you. But I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown of what I like to look for when I do decide to day trade, especially when I'm catching the market early on. Okay, so the very first thing that I do, I'm going to type stuff out as we go. We're going to do one, mark the pre-market high and low. Okay, now I make this easy for myself. You guys see this orange on the back? This is all pre-market. So I'm going to take this line, I'm going to find a vertical line. We're going to come to 4 o'clock in the morning. And the next one is going to be here at, let's go to 9 o'clock, right? Because the market opens at 9:30 and we're on a 15-minute time frame. Okay, so we're going to mark that, and our pre-market high is going to be here at $76.99. So we're going to bring a line and we're going to put it here. And let me go to the coordinates, $76.99. Now we're going to go and find the pre-market low, which will be here, which is $75.21. We're just going to put that there, and we're going to put it at 21 even. Okay, so now we have our pre-market high and our pre-market low filled in. Okay, this gives you a number of things. It tells you the potential range that this thing could be trading in. It gives you an early on support and resistance, and it lets you know that wherever the price breaks out is likely where the price could either go throughout the day or where it can go at the start of the market. Okay, and I'm on XYZ, which is block. And if you don't know what block, Cash App, Square, all of that, that's whose stock I'm looking at. Okay, so we got that marked up. Pre-market high, pre-market low, and I have these little colors on the back to make it easy to find. The orange is pre-market, the black is when the market opens, and this blue here is for the overnight market. And it's the things that go from 4 o'clock to 8. Okay, so orange here is how I go and find it as quickly as possible. Now, the next thing we're going to look for is for a break. Look for a break above/below. If we break above here and we hold above there, then we can potentially push up and we can look for some upside targets, which I will look for around here where we have this little heavy rejection here at about 78.11. Okay, but if we broke below that, then we would look for some lower targets. Now, when I set this up, for me, I don't really make my move until about 9:45, 10 o'clock. I use this as my additional confirmation before making my move. Okay, so the first things I would look at too, you guys see here, this happened at 9:30 when the market opened. We got this here, we got this break, but this is something I like to say, unless we get a close below this level, it does not yet count for me. So I come here and I will mark this little wick. This will just kind of let me know where the bears will potentially try to take the price and just a level to potentially watch for a bounce again. So this happened at 9:30. So now I want to see what happens if we come back here and then make my move. So from here at about 9:30, this thing pushed down to 74.76. Okay, we pushed up, it came back, broke below the pre-market low again. Once we got below here, Okay, now let's look for a hold up. Got down, we broke below this level here, and then we continue to push down. So if you were to catch, let's get an info line. You catch the move once we got a breakdown here. You guys see we got this close. I like to see a candle close either right below it or near it to give me some more confirmation that we can stay under here. So I will go here, and let's just say you wrote it down to approximately this area here. You will look at about $1.16 move. So let's just say you had a delta with approximately 50 cents. Okay, that's a 0.50 cent delta. And you call a dollar move. That means that you will see $50 profit from catching that particular move. Okay. Now, if you have multiple, let's just say you had 3 contracts on this trade, you will see $150 profit simply catching this quick move to the downside on $1.16. Will be a little bit more than that on that, but for the most part, a little over $150 if you had 3 contracts, or $50 if you only had 1. Remember, I said a quick move in a day trade for quick profit. This is just one of those ways. Using the range, the pre-market high, the pre-market low, getting a breakout below that, confirmation, making your move, and riding it down. The most important thing here is not overstaying your welcome, because when you're looking for quick profits, you can't sit around trying to hope for a little bit more. You take your profits, either you rinse and repeat, or you simply go and find the next opportunity. And that's that. So no over the top type thing. It's just one of those things that you can use, or you can just simply add to your arsenal, especially if you're new to the game. This is just a very, very simple method to get into your trades. You have to act fast. You have to wait for some confirmation, and you cannot overstay your welcome, because even though it may break, let's just say top of the morning, that doesn't mean it's going to stay down there the whole time. You have to be okay with taking profits as they come. So I hope you can add this to your arsenal, and I will see you guys in the next one.